Welcome back to Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. For the ease of timing, I waited for it to be 11 o'clock. So it's not 11:50 something, it's not 11:00 something, it's 11:00 on the dot. So last time, we did some stuff back in our home, unlocked some more memories, and bumped into people. That's fun. And today, what we're gonna do is keep on moseying over to Old City, the walking way, because I want to, two reasons. Pad out time, 2, fast travel, and 3, side cases galore, which there's actually several side cases, I think, that we've only heard rumors about, but not actually done anything about. Maybe during Vogel's case, we'll need to start doing that, because, yeah. Okay, then we'll just take a hard turn here. I actually don't remember how many actual main cases there are, so that's gonna have to help me gauge when we do that. I do know for sure that once Vogel's over, we're gonna solve the meaning of these M's that are on the map. There's something to look forward to there. Figure out who M could be. That guy is walking in place and stuck. And then he decided to stop when we looked at him. Fun. I don't know what they're yelling about, so we're just gonna keep going. Across the Old City Bridge. Wonder why they put cows in that tiny dead pasture, but they did. Sarah, while we're here, let's go ahead and zoom into the Old City Market. And see what furniture we can buy.
Oriental rugs at a good price. Merhaba. It's a good day for a purchase.
Yeah. That's not a rug, by the way.
May your purchase bring you joy.
Okay. We'll see about that.
Let's pick.
Oh, these are clothes.
Don't leave. Take one more.
Don't miss out on the best car.
Nice affordable clothes.
No. Never. Okay. Well, yeah, we might get distracted by the coin, too, but let's deal with Vogel first. Who are you?
All Freshy shoes are sold out.
Oh, you're a paper place. I don't care about you. I don't care about you either. I was about to say, a pathway that leads to nothing. My favorite. Here is where we need to be. Hello, big clock.
Mr. Holmes, you came. Oh, how kind. Though now, of course, I realize it is because of my game, not the works on display.
It needn't be one or the other. Your man's disguise was easily debunked, Mr. Vogel, but I shall admit that you planted in me the seed of curiosity.
Ah, terrific. I had no doubt you'd put the pieces together. Let us call it an opening gambit before the real game begins.
So, this little game of yours, what's it about?
An enigma to solve. A locked area in the basement with no windows found brutally vandalized. I have no clue how it was possible.
Okay, well, let's start by describing the events.
What about this intrusion? What happened?
Last night, I was about to leave the gallery when I heard a noise downstairs. I went to the basement, but I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. It was admittedly a rudimentary inspection. It is not uncommon to get rats down there, so seeing nothing of note, I left and locked up the building. When I returned this morning, alas, I discovered that part of the exhibition had been torched, and there was no sign of the intruder. The mystery being, of course, that all the doors to the gallery were locked exactly as I left them.
And the door to the basement is the only entrance?
Correct. Tell me you're not intrigued.
Well, first of all...
And this locked area downstairs, what exactly was it?
The under gallery. It's always shut, and I'm the only one with the key.
Ah, so this is your private collection, not part of the gallery.
Oh, no. It's an exclusive exhibition of eccentric pieces. Only a select cadre of artists, investors, and collectors are admitted. Not everyone deserves to have their eyes opened.
Well, this matter is certainly within my wheelhouse.
This intrusion troubles me. Please take a look around if you're willing. The under gallery is through the door at the end.
I will see what I see.
Okay, well, let's just look at art, if he'll let me look at art. No, it's just gonna, you know, say boring things. He's not gonna make any observations. That's actually...
You sure you don't like art, Sherry?
What are you talking about?
You sure you don't like art, Sherry?
I mean, there's nothing here that catches the eye so far. No, not really. Nope. Even the computer fan is like, there's nothing. What is this? Bullington from behind. That's real art? Wow. I mean, I knew artists were weird, but that takes the cake. So anyway, this is the...
Back home, we've got a taxidermist. He's gonna have a heart attack when he sees what I bring him.
This thing?
A simplistic attempt at provocation.
How do you keep it dripping all the time? Okay. That's a new mystery for another time. A bed? Oh no, this isn't a bed. This is the, word I'm not gonna say on camera, room. Okay. Let's, yes, shovel.
Old, and hasn't been used for a long time.
Okay. And then we have this, which is arrows and tracks. More arrows and tracks.
The left step's length is shorter than the right. It indicates that the walker was lame.
Harold Finch.
Closed with a metal bolt.
That was weird camera trick. We have some footsteps here.
Footprints. Size 9.5.
And scratches. Oh, what? That's it? You're not gonna say anything about why there's scratches in there? Okay.
A true artist never shows an unfinished piece.
I guess that's why that cover's on there. Okay. We also have... Wow, there's actually quite a few pieces left to look at. Like this crow.
Sherry, how about some company in that dreary chamber of yours?
Leave my loneliness unbroken, John.
Duh! Why do you not want a pet crow? Even if it's a fake crow. Anything of, the Black Hand.
A handprint of the thing from another world. But it looks fresh, and its coal origin ruins the effect of the extra mundane.
Alright. We're putting some pieces together. Can I look at this?
Sodden and mold-ridden. One presumes deliberately.
Yeah, well, this place is soggy and miserable, so of course it's deliberate. What is this supposed to be?
Saturn devouring his son. Oh, grim composition.
Unflinching in its ferocity, yet somehow beautiful.
I disagree.
The parasites of creativity. Or just a reflection of the artist's recreational interests.
Mushrooms. And over here we have... where a frame used to be, by the looks of it. Oh no, the frame's empty.
Sheer vandalism. Only an ignorant person could do such a thing.
To the frames? Oh, hi.
A Malpow butt.
For a second I thought he was about to say a Matt Pat button. I'd be like, aha, an Easter egg. Oh, so close yet so far.
Coal fingerprints. I think we're looking for a man with a coal moustache.
Okay. Oh no, that's the sound of my least favorite mechanic coming back for more. Please tell me... Okay, good, I can investigate in here before we do that. Chain is fragile. And... we're wondering what this part of the undergallery is for. Well... the sooner we get going, the sooner we can not do it. I like that idea. Okay, so let's start. Mr. Vogel running down here going, yeah. And I guess he would check around here. Nope, it's not that. It is definitely Vogel going, And over here. That, or... I don't think it was Vogel. I had the mystery man, and then over here. Mystery Man removed the things to be torched. Over here. The Mystery Man escaped. Is this right?
You're not even
do you mean
trying.
no?
Sherry. Concentrate.
Wait. Okay. So apparently Mystery Man also lifted the coffin. Is this right? There we go.
The intruder entered the basement through the coal chute. He used a magnet to open the hatch bolt. He accidentally pushed a shovel to the floor. Vogel heard the noise. At the sound of his approaching footsteps, the intruder hid inside the coffin. When Vogel entered the basement, he failed to notice anything strange and left without properly checking. The intruder waited until Vogel had left the caravanserai before burning the paintings in Wilde's room. But the vandalism was a cover for the theft.
Was it? Which reminds me, seeing the name, well, that was weird. Okay. Is there a list of suspects in here I can look at? I want to find out Vogel's last name. Vernon Vogel. Okay. Where'd the name Wilde come from? Oh, Wilde. Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Oh, duh! From the sign at the top that says, "Oh, Wilde's room." Okay. Because I made jokes 2 years ago, good lord, 2 years ago, when I first did this case, saying, hey, there's a Nick Wilde case in Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. Well, would you look at that. Anyway, I suppose we can report back to Monsieur Vogelman up here and tell him what we've discovered.
The pieces are not what I expected.
What do you think my collection is about?
Okay. Good question. I'll just go with this one.
Dozens of priceless works amassed simply for the sake of it and presented without care. It's not about the art, it's about excess, yes?
I don't know.
Well, that's absurd. Of course you know. It's your gallery.
There is no one answer, no singular truth, but many filtered through the subjective mind. That forgetting, embellishing, lying machine. Besides, what's wrong with a lie if it makes life more interesting?
What's wrong with a lie? It corrupts the ability of others to behave freely and rationally.
Men never act freely and rationally anyway. It matters not what is or isn't in the end. The only important thing is how you feel. And I simply want to feel and consume as much as I can. Don't you?
Feelings are simply one's animal ancestry trying to wrest back control of the brain. I try to avoid the distraction.
You try not to feel, even in a place like this? None of it moves you?
To be frank, I struggle to maintain even a whit of interest in art.
But Mr. Holmes, it is joy incarnate, mankind's greatest achievement.
Mankind's highest achievement above all others is objective and rational thought.
I see then why you dislike art, for it means whatever you want it to.
Or perhaps, Mr. Vogel, I was lying.
Aha.
Okay. We can see if the case of trouble or interesting. I'm just gonna go with interesting.
Mr. Vogel, my investigation has revealed that the intrusion was not merely vandalism, but theft. The limping visitor left your place with a canvas.
That's very impressive.
Okay. Oh, let's talk about all these? Well, let's just go top to bottom.
This thief was familiar with the gallery and he was sporting a limp. Do any of your clients or artists come to mind?
My. Your attention to detail is remarkable, Mr. Holmes. I should introduce you to Bosch's works. Alas, I'm afraid I cannot suggest a culprit.
Fine. About the theft.
The fire was a clever attempt to hide a stolen painting, even if it didn't fool me. I found the remnants of an empty frame in the pile of ashes. The canvas had been removed. Do you know which paintings in the Wilde room may have interested a thief? Were any particularly expensive?
Those pieces belong to a well-known artist named Boniface Mercurio. They're controversial, but not of a notably high value.
Okay, and about the break-in.
The intruder entered the basement through the coal chute. He used a magnet to open the latch and dislodged the shovel while doing so. That's the noise you heard yesterday. When you went downstairs to investigate, he hid in the coffin.
It seems I should have checked the space more thoroughly.
There's something more, is there not? I can see it in your eyes.
Indeed. There is another intriguing angle. I recently received an anonymous offer for one of Mercurio's works. The sum was more than fair, and indeed could have saved Mercurio from his artistic poverty. But he declined it.
Was it a performative whim? Some artists lionize pain and hardship as if their work would be worse after a meal and a hot bath.
I cannot tell. But not only did he refuse the deal, he insisted on displaying the painting in the public space. I was hoping to change his mind, but artists are a special breed of stubborn.
Don't I know it? Let's go ahead and ask about describing the painting first.
What was depicted in the piece?
A bound woman, wrapped in robes, being penetrated by a red devil that stared at us, the viewer. The beast had numerous tails growing from his back, and a large crowd gathered around the pair, silently watching the orgiastic scene.
Okay, well, given the nature of the other works on display, it's hard to see why that one stood out. What could possibly be its value?
The evaluation of art is very subjective, Mr. Holmes. After all, art is everything. A poem, a bruise, the beads of sweat on your beloved skin. Even a masterfully solved crime.
I'm not sure I see the connection.
Regardless, the painting was one of a series called The Sabbath Night in Cordona. The works depict sex, violence, and other controversial acts that life, for better or worse, contains.
Ah, I see.
I'm not sure that you do, but that can wait for another time.
Okay, where does he live?
So where can I find Boniface Mercurio?
I know he lives somewhere in Old City, but couldn't be more specific. He's a prominent figure, so finding him shouldn't be a problem.
Well, I believe I have enough to begin. Thank you, Mr. Vogel. Your gallery certainly has unexpected depths.
I'm delighted to have been able to please a friend. In return, I expect you to come back with good news. Or at least with a good story.
We'll come back with bad news and a bad story. Key evidence done, but more importantly, all evidence done. Cool, then let's leave. And if I remember my original playthrough correctly, after doing this initial Vogel investigation, I didn't come back to continue the case for like 50 hours or something. But before we do that, we have to do research, I see, too. But more importantly, if we go to map, there is a coin nearby. Let's take care of the coin, because the last one brought me nothing but grief. What says this one will be any better? Well, we have to do them anyway, so let's get on with it. The East is a delicate matter, Sherlock. It took me some time to work out the old city people as they are not especially welcoming toward outsiders. Take, for example, the House of Amir. They lost their superiority to the House of Eagle, who adapted to the British rule, and they still refuse to change. It's such a shame. Make the best coffee in the whole of the Mediterranean. I'd frequently pick my morning brew from the coffee shop frequented by Ramar workers and visit a street nearby that had direct view from the big tower. I'd walk in slowly and join the quiet bustle of Waking City a little further in front of a large wooden gate that blocks the road. I turn left into the archway. There's a yard where I sit underneath the big tree, enjoy my coffee, listening to the covert conversations from the balcony above. You can find your reward in the roots of that tree. Okay. So we need to find the cafe first, I guess. And then look for the yard. Oh, for some reason I can't help but wonder if... Well, let me open this again. And get off of that screen. Here we go. Let's talk to some old city folks, and hopefully I don't have to change, but I have a feeling I will.
Could you help me?
I cannot help, but I can sell your fancy suit.
That's an indication of that lady's useless. Move, kid. Let's see. Is it safe to change here? Okay. Let me double check what the answers are. Here we go. Old city people are, you know, more workery. So let's go ahead and give us a more workery outfit. I can find one. There we go. That went fast. Really, that should... That helps a lot, actually, for some reason. Anything that makes it more green? Not so much. Well, let's see what this does.
Help me, please.
Yes, yes, I can inform you about that.
Perfect. The coffee shop used to be on Bazaar Road between Gul blah, 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 and Imazar Mosque. Okay. How big does this get? Okay. Gul Road. Well, let's see. There's that place. Where is the Gul Safar? Oh, that's this place. Perfect. Gul Safar and Bazaar Road. Okay, so on this road between... Oh, so somewhere around here. I turn my camera. Head toward the mosque. There should be a cafe somewhere around here. Let's see. But where? Wait, hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a big tower over there. Yep. Near there's a copy of the street has a direct view of a tall tower, but which is blocked by a large wooden gate. Assuming this is the halfway point between them, there's not really a good road. Although that's a taller tower. Wish I knew where the cafe was. If we're looking for a wooden gate, I think there actually is one nearby indicating the end of the area. We head this direction. Oh, here's a tree. Is this the tree? I highly doubt it. It never hurts to look. Look at all these people. This is a yard I was thinking it could be. No, not this yard. Okay. Meow. Meow. That's the wooden gate. That I'm thinking of, at least. Hopefully it's the right one. So from said wooden gate, he went this direction, I believe. And then there's no way to get into this yard, unfortunately. That's a locked door. I don't think it's that way, but yeah, here comes a yard up here. I don't see any real balconies or anything. But... could the roots of this tree be the answer? Nope. Oh wait! Something on the floor over here.
Malpal cigarette butts.
Oh! Haha! We are working on a different case at the same time. Isn't that always the way? Why can't I go that way? Who said ooh? Huh. Alright. Well, this is the area for the Malpal case. Okay, let me read his darn directions one more time. Yep. Enjoying the quiet bustle of waking city. A little further in front of a large wooden gate that blocks the road, I turn left into an archway. Let's go see if there was an archway back there or not. Ah! I love the bumping in mechanics that they have here. But that's that. Wooden gate. Is this the archway over here? No. I don't actually see an archway. That's a bridge up there that I don't think we can actually get onto. Too bad. Let's see. That's not really an archway either. Maybe it's not this road. It's not this road. Let's try. Not exactly a tall tower, but he didn't say it had to be the mosque whose tower it was. So the road that's right in between the two would be this one. Wait a minute, why is it yelling at me to pin evidence? This evidence? Would it only do that if I was in the right case? No. Which means this is the right way for... No, it's not that. Wait. Oh, I guess this is evidence I need to pen. Which is also kind of just an indication that we're heading the right way. I don't really see anything of interest, though. Just leave it on. This is a nice little road right here, but I don't think it goes where I want it to go. Alas. Bump into everyone! There's a wooden gate that way. But I don't think he turned... Actually, that's a wooden gate. And then he would turn this way and go towards the arch. That's an arch, I believe. Okay. Move! And then there are some trees over here. Also a big tree. It's not big tree. Can't get up there. Yay, I'm walking through the police van path. Go me. This feels too far away. There's another arch. And I'm kind of just off the beaten path now. Oh well. Yay, old city music. How far away have I wandered? Too far. We turn back onto this road. That kid looked like he was running away from us as we're... I don't know why. See here. Man, Old City is definitely old. I have to admit that much. What is this room? This is a bunch of barrels piled up. Can we steal one for sneaking with? No. Can't go in that shed, which is probably good. I think with how narrow it is, we get stuck. Okay. We're almost out of time. Can I find... Oh, you're blocking a gate. There's not really an archway, though. Unless... Rewind. No. No, I don't... No, this is coming in from a completely different direction now. Because then that leads back to that archway. Okay. The large... tall tower, which I assume is that tower. Up my archway gate, to left of it through the archway. A yard. Lead this way. I don't see an archway. There's a fake archway, but... yeah, I can't get that way. Unless it's through the wooden gate and then to the left. Or this left. I didn't realize it had to be so close. So this is the area, and it's gotta be that tree. Yep, there it is. Coin 7.
An ancient silver grosso. It was first introduced under Doge Enrico Dandolo and quickly became a
So it's a
dominant
Doge coin.
of Mediterranean commerce.
And on the back,
Mycroft returned with this coin from Venice. It was a long trip, but I don't remember any stories. Mycroft never talked much about any of his trips.
alright. Coin 7 over. And with that, episode also over. See you guys next time.